I'm a public servant, and it is true I've been in politics off and on for a lot of years. But I've worked in construction. I did my military service. I've now worked at the Rescue Mission. And when I was in the legislature, I'd come home and say, okay, who's next? And quite often they say, we want you to continue doing it. Serving Alaska has been a goal of mine from my youth because my dad served Alaska. So I'm willing to do it. Not many people are willing to do it. So is it a career or is it a consistent, steady, building Alaska approach? And that's what I think it is. I'm a public servant and there's no aggrandizement to me. I'm not getting wealthy off of this, but Alaska gets to grow and I get to be in on it. So wherever I grow a community like North Scarborough here, Alaska, a home, a church, the Rescue Mission, doesn't matter. What I want to do is make it the healthiest thing it can be, and I'm all in on Alaska. I think what makes me a credible and desirable candidate for the borough mayor is probably in three categories. Number one, I've worked with the borough in all kinds of areas, road service areas, some of the issues that they've brought to the state. Energy is probably going to be one of the key issues, and I've been in on the energy discussion for years and years and years. And I know we're at the end of the road for electricity. We're working on what we can do to clean our air up. That's going to take gas, that's going to take our base load, all that. But I also know the military, not only because I was in the military, and that makes me probably unique among those running for the seat. I have served the military. I've worked with the military in the Joint Services Committee in the legislature for years and years. So I know Alaska, I know our community, and I have always been able to be approachable, persistent, but with a steady hand. I'm kind to others. I don't have to hate anybody. I can argue issues without holding them in contempt. So that has a proven record that probably is not paralleled in this race at this point. And then my persistent love for Alaska and the community. I know this is going to be some unique challenges. We're at the end of the supply chain. We're at the end of the electron chain. We have to produce. We're expensive. How do you turn that corner? You have to build businesses. You have to make people like it here. So I use three words often about our community. It has to be functional, which means the government has to serve you. It has to function economically, but it has to be orderly. That means things don't need to be out of order. So you make your priorities and you head for them. And then the other thing, it just has to be beautiful. It has to be attractive for businesses, customers that come here, like our tourists, or attractive for a psychiatrist or a businessman to come here and put a shingle up. So functional, orderly, and attractive is what I say Alaska could be, and certainly this community must be. I'm looking forward to earning your vote October 1 for the borough mayor.
Paid for by committee to elect John B. Coghill Jr., P.O. Box 58003 Fairbanks, Alaska 99711.